when I was pushing daily pay, like hardcore, right? I was pushing the shit out of that. Do you know how many people would come up to me and be like, hey, how fast can I make money? And to me, that's the dumbest motherfucking question in the world. Because listen, I can even tell you how to flip homes, go pawn shit, and still couldn't even tell you how fast it would take to make money, right? Because some of you are going to be like, what are you talking about, Justin? You just take your stuff to a pawn store and they buy it. You're talking to an old felon. There's sometimes I would go to one pawn store and they would only give me a little bit. I would go to this pawn store, they would give me a lot. Like, come on, man, I know the game. Even then, I couldn't tell you how fast you could actually make the money, right? So it's the dumbest question in the fucking world. And I get it. People just want to, like, they just want this foolproof plan. And it's this fear that they got going on inside of them. But that's not what I'm leading with this video. I'm just saying, the funny thing is though, however, if I told you how fast you could possibly make money, right? You wouldn't even fucking believe me. You wouldn't even believe me. Like, this is why I keep trying to tell people right now is one of the best times to sit there and have a digital marketing business. Now, I know people are going to disagree with that shit, you know, and they're going to say, oh, people say this every year, Justin. And it's kind of true, right? Because every year something new comes out. I mean, when the internet came out, it was a gold rush. You know what I mean? When more and more things started coming out, hello, should have got on board, right? But I'm saying right now, I feel like it's real because so many people they're craving authenticity. They're craving it, right? They've been craving it, but now they're craving it more than ever. That's why you see some guys making like $100,000 a month. $100,000 in a matter of 2 months. Just being themselves. Like, it's insane. But anyways, let me go back to this really quick. If I actually told these people how fast they could potentially make money, they wouldn't fucking believe me. And you want to know why? Because recently, you guys already know I have my own coaching app, right? Where it's like this own community and we're talking about personal development. We talk about tactics and things like that. And so we were talking about TikTok Shop and we were moving into that and all that. And I said, guys, I'm kind of struggling here because I am just really craving doing more on Instagram, right? I've been craving that. That's why I used to sell Simply Passive. I still sell Simply Passive, by the way, but you know what I'm saying? Like, but I was like, but hold on, I have to double down on TikTok and YouTube because these are the things that made me over $100,000 last year, you know, and I want to use those to make, you know, $250,000 to $500,000 this year. And then also the things that I'm going to be doing on the back end, I wanted to hit that $500,000 to $1 million mark this year, which is crazy, right? But anyways, that's what I'm aiming for. That's my goal. That's my plan. But as we were mentioning Instagram, everybody kind of lit up and they were like, yo, I've been wanting to do Instagram. I want to do Instagram. Yeah, teach me, Justin. Hey, let's go, blah, blah, blah. A lot of people have been craving this Instagram, asking me to, you know what I mean, to educate them on what I've been finding because they already know when I find out something or when I deep dive into it, I literally give it all away, right? I told you guys exactly what to do on TikTok. I've been telling you exactly what to do on TikTok. It's funny that some people still don't do it, but hey, it is what it is. And now you even got top marketers mimicking what I'm telling them, telling their audience exactly what I've been saying, right? The tell, not sell, and all that shit. I've been saying that for since last year, man. Why are we even playing around, right? Why are we even playing in games? But anyways, so lo and behold, I started talking about this woman, and this is what I was leading with, right? Motherfuckers would never, ever, ever believe how fast the potential is to make money because this girl, Francesca, made $2 million in 7 months, right? And the majority of her money, I think, was like 1 point something, right? 1.1 million, right? The majority of that money was made off of selling a $497 course. 490. I mean, do the freaking math, man. I mean, I can't even remember right now. I think that's almost 2,000 sales, right? I mean, for a $497 course to bring you $1 million, right? That I think it's 2,000 sales, and people can't believe it. People wouldn't never believe it. They would be like, that's full of shit, right? This is why some of those other people, those other marketers and legendary marketers, they're now starting to hit millions. I remember when it was really, really, really cool for you to hit like 6 figures, right? I'm over here bragging about how I made 6 figures. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, man. These fucking women are outshining me, and I'm like, fuck that, right? Like, nah, Justin's got to quit playing around and hit the $1 million mark. But anyways, these women are outshining me. But that's what I'm saying. This is how fast it's rapidly going. Before, it was like you were cool to make 6 figures, and then you were lucky if you made 7, right? That's kind of how like everybody's like intentions were. Now it's kind of like 6 figures, okay, right? I mean, these people are rolling into 7 figures in a matter of like, even if it took you a year to do that, like even if I hit it this year, still think about that. That's in a year. Now you're gonna say, but Justin, last year, if you count last year, okay, fine, 2 years to hit 2 million. I mean, to hit $1 million. You know, when was that like a thing, right? Back in the day, that was kind of like, it took a while to do that. And now people are doing it within a year or two, less than a year sometimes. And that's why I said, even if I told you how fast the potential is, you wouldn't even fucking believe it. Anyways, lo and behold, man, this girl does a training inside of PPM. I didn't even know. I'm clueless, man. I didn't even know that she actually does an Instagram. And the reason why is because inside of PPM, Passport Profits Millionaire, right? The course that I'm promoting with the bundle package too, by the way. I like I said, I didn't deep dive into every single thing. And here's the only reason why. It's not that I didn't want to know my product. It's because I wanted to stay focused. So I really doubled down on YouTube. I really doubled down on TikTok because these are the platforms that I love, that I fell in love with, that made me over $100,000 last year. And I said, man, I want to double down on these platforms, make sure that I'm providing even more value, giving more shit to more people, things of that nature, right? And that's why I'm even trying to think about some other ways that I can do these videos. I like talking in these videos, but I'm not going to lie to you. I also want to start giving you guys some documents so that you guys can take and go apply, like action steps that you guys can go apply for your damn self. You know what I mean? Because I want you to have some results. If you come back to this YouTube channel and say, damn, Justin, he educated me on this and gave me some result, like that's what I would want, right? That's what I want best for you. So anyways, I've been thinking about how to redo these videos, but enough about that. Francesca did this training inside of PPM, and she gave you her Instagram kind of tactics. Guys, Instagram is a powerhouse. Now, I will say this. Everybody that I have followed or talked to that has had major success in Instagram, they've all said one thing though. They said their first month really didn't make anything. Even Francesca, right? Like her first month, yeah, she made some money her first month. Like obviously, if you're gonna hit $2 million in 7 months, you're gonna come out the gate swinging. But she still didn't make that much money her first month. What I'm saying is a lot of people are not getting it. Imagine 30 days of barely making a dime. Now, I know some of you are going to argue with me and say, oh, Justin, I've been in it for 8 months and haven't made a fucking thing, right? I got a couple people that approach me like that. But at the same time, those people are working on things that are going on with inside of them, right? We all know that. If you've been going along that long and you haven't made a dime, it's an inside game. It's an energy game. It's a what are you doing to work on you? And are you looking at your content and not beating yourself up, but looking at it on how can I make this better, right? How can I reach more people authentically? Not trick it, but basically say, am I giving more value? Like there's this one broad, man. She kind of pissed me off. She calls herself a business coach. I don't even call myself a business coach. Like I'll sit there and say I mentor you, but I just mentor you on meaning I'll show you what I'm doing, right? Like I'm not gonna call myself a business fucking coach because this bitch, man, basically she made a TikTok. She was like, oh look, in this video, I was doing this and only got 300 views. In this video, I said the same stuff and it got me 10,000 views and I only changed 2 things. And she said I changed the title, the hook to make it more appealing, and SEO. Bitch, I know people that chase SEO all fucking day and don't hit no 10,000 fucking views and all that shit. You want to know what the fuck you changed, bitch? You changed your confidence level. You changed that video. You made it more appealing. You made it more confidently. You were talking about the same thing, yes, but your energy was totally different. And that's what took that video to 10,000 views. And these people don't understand that. They think it's some fucking little trick or something, little fucking hack like SEO. And it's like, once you know the basics and you know these things, then from there, it's about how you fucking show up, right? That's exactly why I started the mentorship bundle, is to say, hey, listen, let's hop on the coaching call because we need to get you right. We need to get you right and get you focused. I mean, because the next course, the next hack, the next whatever is not going to fucking save you. These are things that just are going to allow you, they're tools, man. They're all fucking tools. So anyways, like I said, you might want to get this PPM course or get the PPM bundle. Francesca is in there. Guys, 2 million in 7 months. Instagram is a fucking powerhouse, okay? And I highly suggest that you at least be going over there doing about a reel a day. Understand your first 30 days, you probably aren't going to be making the most amount of money, but fucking keep going. Every fucking person I know said by the second month, their Instagrams were really bringing in money, like crazy money. There's one girl that made only $2,000 her first month and $60,000 the second month. Now imagine that. Now I'm not saying everybody makes $60,000 their second month on Instagram, but imagine your first month, you're grinding every fucking day to only cash out $2,000, to then just keep on going with high energy, more value, staying consistent, to then cashing out $60,000 the second month. That's insane, man. So if you're not hopping on the train, you better get it now.